guys, it's D-Man Swish.
And I'm Tyler.
And welcome back to Video Game Finds number 18. Now I know last time we didn't have a whole lot of stuff to show you, but this time we have a little bit more stuff to show you this time. So without further ado, let's get started with it. We got some stuff from Craigslist deal. We did a bunch of Black Friday stuff from our local game store, Games Ahoy. And we got some pawns shop stuff, and so yeah, let's get started with it. So we're going to first start off with one pawn shop thing that I got 3 weeks back, and I wasn't finding a whole lot the whole day, so finding this was actually pretty cool because I haven't seen a whole lot of retro stuff around lately, so it was pretty cool to find these. And these were both marked $6 a piece, and since I bought both of them, they went to $5 a piece, which I think is a pretty good deal. I could always use more of these. But they're NES controllers here, both the square ones. And they're in pretty good shape. They're, you know, obviously they have some fair use on them, but they work very well, and I'm very happy to add more of these to the collection because I always try to get as many of these as I can. So, always cool. You can never go without too many controllers. So, very cool for that. Next here is that same day. It was like later on at night when I saw this out on Craigslist. It was only on for an hour. And the guy was, it was a bundle for a Nintendo 64 and a dozen games. And he was originally asking $175. And we were having a conversation back and forth through text message, trying to agree upon a price, which he was very negotiable. So it was really cool. I got him down to $140, and he said if you come pick it up in this certain location, then you can have it for that price. And I said, well, I live pretty far from there, so how about this? I'll come and get them if you go to 130. So he agreed on that. So me and my brother Tyler here, we went up there and we got all this stuff for $130. And it came with the console and 12 games, both cords, but it didn't have a controller. But I have extras of those to put with it. So there are a few games I'm going to be keeping out of it, and the rest I'll be selling. But first, I'm going to show the games I'll be keeping, and then Tyler will show you the games I'll be selling. But first, I'll go ahead and show you the console. So here it is, just the basic charcoal black one, and it's got some use on it, but it's in pretty fair shape. I mean, it plays very well, and it came with the red expansion pack here. And really cool. That was a great addition to that because he had not explained that. So that was really cool to get that with that in there. And here's both cables, the power brick and the AV cables are both official. So very cool. And then here we go with the games. There are 5 of them that I'll be keeping, and Tyler will show you the other ones here in a moment. But the first one here is Donkey Kong 64. And the story behind this one was, it was pretty bad shape, to be honest with you. I mean, externally it looked great, but internally it was disgusting. I think it was one of the worst games I had ever seen in that condition. But I don't know what happened. It was like, I don't know, it felt like it was like someone like threw up in it, is what it was like. And I had no hope for it working at all. So because I spent like a half hour, I took it apart, I cleaned it, like it was gross. But it was a chore, but I plugged it in and it worked, so I was very happy for that. And the reason I already own this game, but the reason I want to keep this one is because I have an empty box with manual for it. But if I put this in there, then I'll have a complete in-box copy of this game, which is a very good deal. Because I paid, I think I literally paid like, after combining it, I think I paid like $10 a piece for these games, which is pretty good, especially for the ones I'm keeping. But the next one here is, I also have the box for this one and the manual. But it's a really good shape, and it's a pretty expensive game, and that is Super Smash Brothers. And that one's been going up in price recently, so I'm very glad I finally found that in a bundle deal, and I can put that with my the box for it, because I already have a loose copy of it. But there we go. The next one here, I didn't have it all, and that one is Mario Tennis. Pretty cool. And then this one here, I also have the big box for. All I needed was the game cart. I already have the transfer pack and everything for it, but that is Pokemon Stadium. And I have all the baggies and everything for this game in the box, so that'll be pretty cool to complete that one. So they're very cool. And the last one here is, this is finally a good-looking condition copy of this game. This is finally, I've been trying to find this game for a little while, and it's not a big game, but it's, you know, this is the third copy of it that I've found, and it finally has the label on it. The first two I found did not have the label on it, but it is Toy Story 2. And this one's in very good shape. It's got one little tear on the corner of the label, but other than that, I mean, I'm just glad it actually has the label on it, so that's very cool. So glad for that. Alright, so you can go ahead and show the games that I will be selling, because I already own them and don't need them anymore. So.
Okay, so the first one is 007 GoldenEye. There's a couple stickers on it.
Yeah, that one, some of these I tried to look for condition upgrades, but mine are already in pretty fair shape, so these ones I'll just be reselling.
And we got NFL Blitz.
And then this one's pretty rough. I didn't really like this because I understand that they're all from Blockbuster and stuff when Blockbuster did this back in the day, but it's kind of a nuisance now for collectors, unless you don't care about stickers and stuff. But for me, personally, I hate like GameStop stickers on games and stuff. But anyways, this one, there's not even any room to mess with it. You just got to leave it on there, otherwise it'll destroy the game. But
that game is Pokemon Snap.
So yeah, it's not too big a deal, but I mean, I already have a copy of it, so it's really cool. So we're good there.
And then we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the first one. Blue cart, it's pretty cool. We got 3 more. We got Mario Party 2.
And for that one, I have Mario Party 1 and 3 that I'm trying to currently sell. And so now, since I have the second one, I can put 1, 2, and 3 as the trilogy set together to sell. So that'll be pretty cool.
And then we got Star Fox 64.
Pretty good shape.
Yeah,
but mine was in better. Yeah, these are all in pretty good shape.
And then we got a little bit of a faded label, but it's Mario Kart 64.
Alright, cool. So that is all of the N64 stuff from the Craigslist deal. And again, that was a total of $130. And I believe with the games and stuff that I'll be keeping, I can probably make all my money back just by selling the console and those cell games back. And I can get these other games that I showed you that I'm keeping essentially for free. So very cool. I'm really glad that happened. Alright, next here, all this stuff that I'm showing you next is all from Black Friday. And there's stuff from, let's see here, there's stuff from Walgreens, Goodwill, Walmart, Target, and Games Ahoy, and then a pawn shop in town called Avalanche Pawn. But first I'll go ahead and show you this. This isn't video game related. I'll show you the couple things that aren't video game related, but they're pretty cool. The first thing here is what I got from Walgreens. It's the last set of them, and I've been wanting a pair of these for a while. But they are Nuvalon water dancing speakers, which are very cool. They're Bluetooth wireless, so very cool. If you guys ever get a chance, I'd say check these out. These are pretty cool. And I mean, basically they're just, you know, like regular speakers, but they have like built-in water sound effects that like they go off of every beat of every song that you listen to and stuff. They're very cool. So I recommend those if you guys ever get the chance. They weren't too expensive. They were $30, so not too bad at all. Really cool. And the other thing that's not gaming related, but is very cool, and they're harder to find now, and I'm lucky that my local Walmart had these still. But these been going for $25 or so on eBay, and it's another Walking Dead hat. It's We Are All Infected, and this was only $9.92 according to the Walmart tag here. So really cool. I'm really glad I got this because they're going up in price on eBay and stuff. So I'm really glad I got one of these to add to the hats that I have. So very cool. Another Walking Dead hat. That's cool. Alright, and now we'll go to the Goodwill stuff. And what happened at Goodwill is they were having a sale, and we weren't really expecting it because it's, you know, Goodwill, and they only do these sales like once a month, and since it was Black Friday, I guess they were still continuing on with a separate sale, I guess. But these are they're stuffed animal plushes, and they were normally asking $2 a piece for these, but they turned out to be 50 cents a piece. And so I'll go ahead and show this one first. It is a Yoshi here. That's pretty cool. And I didn't even notice it at first. Tyler was the one that spotted it out. And it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, you don't usually see these kind of toys at Goodwill. So we got the Yoshi here. And we kept digging a little bit. And Tyler didn't see this one, but I spotted it. He was kind of buried. And it is Toadstool, or Toad, from Mario. And he's got a couple of stains on him that I tried to scrub out, but I unfortunately couldn't get him as good as I had hoped. Anyways, he's still in pretty good shape, so really cool. You don't see Mario toys at Goodwill too often, so very cool. And then Tyler saw one cool, pretty retro toy, same style plush, that he thought was pretty cool, and he decided to buy it, so pretty cool.
Yeah, for 50 cents, I thought it'd be cool to get a Patrick. It's kind of like a pirate version of him.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a tiny Beanie Babies one and stuff, so pretty cool. I mean, for 50 cents, you can't really go wrong for a SpongeBob toy, so I thought that was pretty cool.
So cool. Alright, so do you want to show the Target thing that you got, or do you want me to show Games Ahoy stuff? I think you should show the Target thing.
Yeah, I'm going to show the Target thing.
Alright, so we went to Target on Thursday night, which was Thanksgiving night, which they were holding a sale early, and we thought it was a good idea to go because this game was pretty high on the list for us right now. And their deal was it came with a $15 Target gift card for the purchase of the game, so we decided to go for it. So Tyler took out his birthday money that he got a couple months back, and he decided to buy the game for both of us and stuff, so pretty cool.
So it is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U.
And it is pretty fun. It's really cool, especially when like the cousins and stuff come over and we play together and everything. It's pretty cool. And I love how it has like 8-player Smash now, which is very unique. So, for me personally, I pretty much suck at the game. But if I play more, then hopefully I'll get better at it. But it's in really good shape. I mean, obviously it's a brand new game. So, but we've played it. We've put a few hours on it already. So pretty cool.
Really fun.
All right. I guess I'll show this singled out piece real quick. But we went to the pawn shop that's called Avalanche Pawn, and we hadn't been in there in months because they usually hardly have anything. And so I decided to finally go in there, and they had something that I'd been wanting for a long time, and I'd just never really been able to find them. But here I have a Sony PlayStation 3 satin silver controller here, and it's in fairly good shape. But when I first saw it, the joysticks were pretty rough. I mean, like they were starting to get like holes in the middles of them because they had so much use on them. So I decided to replace the joysticks, but they're replaced with PS2 joysticks, which still work fine. But it comes to turn out that the left analog stick does not fully function. I don't know if that was before I started messing with it or after, but I don't think it would have been because of me, because I put everything completely back where it was and everything when I changed these buttons. So everything else works on it except for the left joystick. So unfortunately it's not fully functional, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It was only $15, but I know these go for a lot more, but maybe I can hold on to it as a parts controller or use it as a display or something, but still for now, I mean, I think that's still pretty cool to even have this colored controller, so really cool. So there's that. And now we will show you the stuff that we got from Games Ahoy for Black Friday. And this is the first year that they've done this kind of a sale. It was a buy two get one free sort of deal, kind of like how GameStop would do it or so. But Games Ahoy is a lot better because they actually have retro games and stuff that I actually want to get that's older. So we got, let's see, we got 11 NES games and 10 Super Nintendo games. And I'll go ahead and show the NES games first. We kind of split them in half so we could both share them because we both picked them out together. But these aren't high-dollar games. These were marked $4 a piece at Games Ahoy, and a couple of them were like $2 a piece. But these are games I didn't have, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. And essentially they were cheaper since we got buy two get one free. So we'll go ahead and start off with the NES games here. First one here is To the Earth. And they're in really good shape. I made sure to pick out the best copies of each game if they had duplicates. The next one is Cobra Command. Some of these dust sleeves that you'll see are already had, so I decided to slip them on there. Oh, and one other thing is today when me and Tyler went to Games Ahoy, we went in to see if we could get more dust sleeves, and it turns out that they now sell them, so it's kind of going to be a harder thing to get dust sleeves for my games, which is a big bummer because I really need them for how I have my games displayed. So I don't know what I'm going to do for now, but that was the best thing for me to do was when they were free, because they would hand me, like, you know, a good healthy stack of them when I asked for them. But now they sell them, so I can't really, I'm not going to really pay for them, because then that basically tells me that I'm paying more for the game when I could have got it for a cheaper deal if I got the dust sleeve for free normally. So I really don't want to pay more for the game, if you know what I mean, if you're paying for the dust sleeve as well that goes on the game. So anyways, but this one here is Swords and Serpents. Pretty good shape. Next one is Platoon. Next one is Heavy Shredded. Cool snowboarding game. And then this one I couldn't believe I had yet, but finally found it, and it's a World Class Track Meet. Really cool. So there's the NES games that I'll be showing you, and then Tyler will show you the other half of them.
Most of these are filler titles.
Yeah, they were all filler titles, mainly that I picked out, but since they were doing a sale, I decided to buy them because, you know, I usually don't go out and just buy $4 filler title games, but since they were on sale and stuff, basically, I decided to pick them up, so pretty cool.
So the first one here is Barker Bill's Trick Shooting.
Pretty cool.
The Hunt for Red October.
He's used to Spanish classes and taking Spanish, octubre, you know.
Yeah.
Funny.
Dash Galaxy in the Alien Asylum.
Cool. Yeah, some of these look pretty fun to play too. I was going through the ones that look pretty cool as well, so.
What is this one again? I'm sorry.
Vindicators.
Vindicators Unlicensed.
Yeah, it's the unlicensed Tengen version. I don't know if they made a licensed version of that or not, but it's always cool to get the unlicensed games.
And the last one here is Ultimate Basketball.
And that will look pretty cool as well. It's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of seems like a knockoff version of NBA Jam, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's different, but it's pretty cool. So there's those. Those are pretty cool. Glad we got some more NES games to finally add to the collection. So there's those. And now we'll move on to Super Nintendo games. And one of these I had as a child, so I wanted to buy it again because I remember playing it a lot when I was younger. So I decided to finally find it and buy it because it was so fun when I was younger. So really cool. But I'll show you that last. But the first one here is the Lawnmower Man. It's kind of interesting game.
Looks creepy.
Yeah, it is kind of creepy looking, but kind of a interesting game. Next one is Kablooey. Pretty cool. Next one here is Super Battle Tank, The War in the Gulf. There's that one. Next one here is Street Combat. And then the last one I have to show you here is Super Bowling. And this one was so fun when I was younger, and I'm really glad to finally get it again because I remember this game a whole bunch, and it's just really cool to be holding it again. Because I just loved it, and I don't know why. It just was really fun, and I remember just spending hours playing it. So really cool to finally have this again. So very cool. Now Tyler will show you the other half of the Super Nintendo games.
So the first one here is Super Putty.
That one's pretty cool.
Pretty interesting looking. Toys.
Now that's based off the Robin Williams movie, so pretty cool. Pretty interesting that they made a game off that too. It's pretty cool.
Pinball Fantasies.
I always love getting those pinball games. They're pretty fun to play, so since I don't have my own pinball machine, I might as well play the electronic version.
Warlock. And the last one here is Ultraman.
Cool. Alright, is that all of those games that you have?
Yep.
Alright.
Except for one. Alright,
so there are those. Alright, and then last little bit of stuff we have here, this is stuff that we got from today. And one thing came from Mr. Money, and the rest came from Arc Thrift Store. And so I guess I'll go ahead and show you the Mr. Money item first, and then I'll show you the Arc Thrift Store stuff. But just a little bit ago I showed you that silver PS3 controller that I got a couple weeks ago from Avalanche Pawn. This time I got another one, which came from Mr. Money. But this one actually is fully functional, and it is plugged in right now. I've been charging it. I've been trying to charge it and everything because it was completely dead. But it's in really good shape. I mean, physically it's got a few scratches in it and stuff, but it feels brand new, basically. Like, it has hardly any wear on it. So I'm very glad that I finally got an actual working one. But it is pretty cool how I got two in one video. So very cool. And I'm glad to be adding this to the collection. This one's actually fully functional, so I'll be using the other one as, I guess, display purposes. So very cool. Alright. And then the stuff from Arc, Tyler can go ahead and show his first, and then I'll show you this stuff. But
I saw this in the case, and I thought it was pretty interesting looking, and it's Hot Wheels Extreme Racing.
For PS1, and we haven't been getting a whole lot of PS1 games, so that was, I guess, a pretty good deal. That was $2. Oh, and the Mr. Money controller was 15 as well, which was pretty interesting. I don't know why they're always 15, but I'm glad that they are, because that's a pretty good deal for that color. So, but the two games that I have here are both for PlayStation 2, but they're not for American PS2. They're for Japanese PS2. So, I think these were imported because they said they are for Japan only. So I'm very happy to get these because these are my first foreign video games. I mean, I have my foreign Japanese GameCube, but I don't have any games that are Japanese or anything like that. So this is cool to finally add, you know, foreign games to my collection. So the first one here is The Lord of the Rings. I think it's The Return of the King. But as you can see, it's all Japanese, and it's EA's best hits for Japan. And really cool. You don't see these a whole lot, especially in a thrift store. You don't see Japanese games in a thrift store, so I thought that was really cool. And the other one here is FIFA Total Football, and you know already in America we don't call it football, we call it soccer. So already that tells you that it's, you know, foreign. So really cool. And it's a double pack here. It comes in the big slip-over box here. And it's in pretty rough shape, but it's not the worst I've seen. But I'm just glad it came in this two-bundle set. But here's the games, if I can get them out here. Here's the game, and it came with a bonus DVD that has never been opened. And it is very cool. I've never seen this before, so I thought it was really cool to pick up. So very cool. Definitely be keeping this stuff. So very cool. Alright guys, that will do it for this video. We probably won't be making another video before Christmas, so a Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you guys get what you want, and hope you guys have a great time with your families. It's been a great year again. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing and liking my videos. I'll try to get another video out. I'm planning on getting one out on New Year's Day. And I will try to show you guys some stuff that I will get for Christmas. Same with Tyler. And I am expecting something in the mail that I recently bought off of eBay, but I will not be explaining that to you because it is a very special item, and I want to be able to personally show you that, and I will show you that on the New Year's Day video. So for now, guys, that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later, guys.
See you guys.